Hi friends, welcome back. It's been a while since we've made a video, but this is my very favorite day on the farm. So here's all of our chickens, the meat birds that we are growing out, and today they are moving out to grass and I am so excited. So we just now took off the tarp. I got to take out the fan and then the lights, and then we are heading to the farm and we're gonna let them out in pasture. We'll show you here in a minute. Okay, so we were gonna put them in a 1x2 paddock. So that's 100 feet by 200 feet. So that's one Premier One fencing by two Premier One fencings. So I mowed all of this today thinking it was big enough, but it wasn't. So now Nick is finishing it for me up in the corner there. Right, ooh, that's hard to do. Like right there. And yeah, I apparently cut it too short, but I think it'll still be okay. So they'll still eat it, and they'll eat what's on top too, what I cut. So I think it'll be okay. But next we will put up the fencing, and then we will be getting the chickens out. I'm so excited. They are over here. So they're in the trailer. It's hot. So that's why I'm wanting to get them out of there. They're getting big. So we couldn't get them out any sooner than this because we had some really cold weather. This is the earliest in the year we've ever had them. And I wasn't really expecting that we would have to have them in the brooder that long, but because of the cold weather, we had to. So they can't go out until they're feathered. And there's one of them that still does not have all their feathers. It's really weird, but all the others look really good. So we'll show you here in a minute. All right, so we went ahead and put up two of the fence. And now I've left this one down so he can pull in there. And then we can unload, and then he can drive back out, and then we'll put back up the fence. The good thing about the broilers is that they don't run very much. So where we put them, they're gonna stay until we move their water, their feed, and their shelter. Looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. Now last year, I don't know if you saw our video, but we backed the trailer up to the fence and then we opened it up. Well, the trailer was outside of the paddock and they would jump down and then go underneath the trailer, which was not good. And it was hard to get them to come back this way. So this time we have the whole trailer in here with the truck and everything. And that way, when they come out, they will, they'll be inside and they won't, even if they go back that way, we'll have to get them to move, but it won't be as bad as last year. Do what? Oh yeah. Hi, girls and boys. Oh my goodness, I know, we need a way to hold this gate open. You got something? Oh my goodness, you all are gonna be so happy. So happy. This is exciting. Big day. Big day. Dad's getting something to prop this open, and then I'll put down your ramp, and then you all can come out and enjoy all the grass. You're gonna love it. Fresh air, sunshine, all that good stuff. All right, he has the prop up so the door won't swing shut. Oh my goodness, look at all that bedding. Wow.
That might be a little bit intense.
Look at all that bedding. Oh my goodness. I don't know.
They flew out of it. So.
Yeah, they might. Come on. Maybe if we put their feeders out here. Wow, that's a lot of bedding, huh?
Yeah.
Your food's out here. She's going down in where the water was and gonna sit. Look at this, you guys, like that one right there. Almost completely and totally feathered out. Like completely. But then look at this one. You are just not very pretty. What's the deal? I think that's the one that I was concerned about because she doesn't have hardly any feathers at all. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna go in the back door and try to move them this way, okay? Your water's down here. Come get a drink. Come on. Let me move this. It's moving day. You all are gonna love it. Best day ever. Yep. Usually when I get in here, they run from me. Come on. Come on. Come on. And they don't like to go backwards. So if they're not going forwards, then they usually won't go. Come on. Come on. Ow, don't you bite me.
The one had she stepped down, but then she stepped back up.
Oh, really? Come on. I'm sure this is not a very good view. Ah, you scared me. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Come on.
They're thinking about it.
There you go.
they flew back up.
Come on.
They didn't have any traction. They flew up.
Go, go, go.
You need a full sheet of plywood.
Aw, guys and girls. Look.
They kind of bounced.
I thought you'd fly better than that.
They don't fly very good.
Huh?
They don't fly very good.
Okay, we need
She went back up in there.
I know. I need a better I need a better ramp.
Yeah, well, we'll have to go find something.
Do we have one?
Over at the thing, over in the shed,
Alright,
we
let's
got
go find
plywood.
This is so deep. I can't... All right, you guys. These are the most odd birds I have ever seen. I mean, they have this huge field, this huge pasture, and yet they're all here huddled together. So Nick thinks that maybe it's because they're scared. I mean, they've been in a trailer, you know, the Brooder, their whole life. So maybe they're scared. But, oh, and the other thing, we had to take them off one at a time. So I got behind them and was like trying to take the boards and push them forward to the end of the trailer. And so they just come down. Look at that one. We haven't put electric to it yet, and that one's trying to get out. And they just sat there, climbed over each other, just sat there. And so I was pushing them forward with the board, little by little. And then Nick would take them off one at a time at the other end. So it's crazy. I'm gonna turn the camera around so y'all can see them better. They are just not the sharpest tool in the shed. Look at that one. I'm gonna come in there with you all. Okay? You can tell some of them that are roosters and some of them that are hens. Oh, some of them are finding their feed. Good. I'm coming in there. This one was eating the grass, and I was just gonna get a picture because people say, oh, they don't actually eat grass. Yeah, they do. Hi, pretty. You look like a hen. Yeah. I don't think we have a lot of roosters. Most of them are hens. Woo! Spread your wings. We gotta go get their shelter. Look at you. Oh yeah, it feels good, doesn't it? Some of them are feeling really good. I love when they flap their wings like that. Nick's coming back with the trash can. We're gonna keep their feed in the trash can, but it smelled funny for some reason, so he took it over to the pond, which is right over there, and cleaned it out. Now we gotta dry it out, and then we can put their feed in it. I wonder what kind of hole that is. Probably crawdads. We have a lot of crawdads here because the ground is so wet. But see, they're just not very smart. I'm sorry, but you're not. Like, there's this water over here. There's only a few of them drinking off of it. And there's that one, they're crowding it. All right, we gotta go get their their shelter. We'll be right back. We are going over here and up that hill because we are using it as a lid or cover, I guess, for our water tank. Oh, I don't know if we've showed you all this, but we had a big old rain and it washed our dike out. So we have a guy that's supposed to be coming to fix it for us. Hopefully soon. Here, let's go show him real quick. So this is the dike, or it was, and now look at it. Isn't that awful? It looks like it's gotten worse, honey. Oh. He's been waiting for it to dry out, and it's pretty dry right now. Yeah, and he has other jobs, so hopefully it'll be soon. All right, up the hill. This is where the pigs were last, right before we took them to the processor. It's still pretty barren. Hopefully it'll look really good with the warm weather coming. All right, there it is. We've used this for a little bit of everything. We use it for the chickens. We've used it for the pigs. We've used it as a water cover. And now it's going back down for the broilers. Now we get to push it back down the hill and across the field. You're not out of breath like I am. You must be all that, huh?
I don't know.
Must be all that exercise you've been doing at work.
Yeah,
He has a new position at work. Well, not a new position, but a new job right now. And how many steps a day are you getting in?
7 or 8 miles.
Yeah, he's getting like 7 or 8 miles in just at work. So he comes home, he's exhausted because he's like standing on concrete all day. It's not comfortable. All right, can I help?
When we get to the steep part.
All right. You tell me when and I'll jump in. And that's back down where we're going. Woo. All right. Oh. Ow. Well, I thought he wanted my help, but he says he doesn't need my help right now. Okay. Going up, it sure feels steep. It's just kind of awkward. But it's done really good. Served its purpose in many ways. These tires have done pretty good. Unlike the ones that were on the little Eggmobile.
These will do the same thing.
Really?
Yeah, you have to point it down the hill. You can't point it on the side.
Oh.
And that's like a side load.
Oh. Okay.
So that's where they're at. The wheels are gonna have a hard time.
Oh, okay.
So we get down to the flat.
Gotcha. And that's where we're going, right over there on the other side of the truck.
I don't know if I should go.
I hate tall grass. I'm always afraid there's snakes in here. You're doing great, honey. Almost there. Oh. That's the big pipe we took out of the dike the last time we worked on it. I can help push. Oh my goodness. You're gonna sleep good tonight. You made it! Woohoo! Good job, honey. Oh. Well, they spread out a little bit, but not much. Oh, good job. Hi, chickies. Your shelter's here. Oh, they're scared of it. You're okay. Did you all know that you can eat this grass? Yeah. Hey, no fighting. Okay. Okay, so this is where we had a little garden last year. I tried. It was my first garden. And it was okay. It did really well, but then we went to the beach and went on vacation, and when we came back it was like full of weeds and a mess. But we are too tired, and we got a whole lot more stuff to do this evening to clean this out tonight. So he's leaving it here, and then maybe tomorrow I will come over and scoop it all out. So that way it'll be really good fertilizer. We're trying to figure out which one of these we're going to use, because one of them is smaller than the other two, but they look the same. We can't remember which one it is. But we're going to use one of them for the chickens.
Yeah, this one's a small one.
That's a small one? Okay.
So,
Use that for the chickens or use that for the 4 pigs at home?
I don't know. I still want the big one for transport.
Right.
Big tank.
And this is the one we've been using to transport water.
I don't know. They're going to probably drink as much as the pigs.
I think they'll drink more, actually.
And this I can fill up with the garden hose.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so that one's gonna go home to the pigs. And this one in the middle we'll use for the chickens. Okay. You are a stinker. Look at what she did to her water bucket. And I just spilled it up like an hour and a half ago. What do you guys say for yourself? I know, you like the wallow. We're gonna have to go back to the nipple with the post, with the T-post. You little stinker. Look at her. You're covered in mud though. You feel good? Oh my goodness. It takes forever to fill that thing up too. Oh goodness. All right, I'm gonna get their feed and put it in their buckets while they're preoccupied. I'm gonna go get the eggs while he is filling up her water. But look how pretty my chickens are. Aren't they pretty? I think I have treats. I don't have any treats today, you guys. Well, you girls. I just love them. They look so pretty. And then I wanted to also show you all, look at this difference. We didn't think the goats were really eating that much grass, but you can tell a huge difference. This paddock right here is where they were. Look at that. I mean, barren, not. Well, it's not barren, but you know what I mean. They ate a lot of it, down to the nubs. They're still following me. I'm sorry, I don't have treats. Usually I bring cracked eggs and throw them on the ground and they eat them. There might be some in the nest box. Ooh, I see an egg on the ground. What's that about, you guys? Huh? Why is there an egg on the ground? All right. Wait, I gotta turn off the fence. Okay. Oh, y'all are so pretty. I just love you guys. What is your beak open for? Are you panting? Well, go get you some water. Huh. All of you have your beaks open. All right, I'm coming. Not all of you, but a lot of you. Oh, I almost fell. I'm not paying attention. Okay. There's 2 eggs. What is up with this? We had to put the wood on here because the lid kept coming off. All right. Look at this. They ate one of them. And we got some broody hens. It's funny though, because the past 2 days, they haven't had any eggs under them. They're just sitting in there, which is really odd because usually when they're broody, they have eggs under them. But anyway, look at all of our pretty eggs. All right, you all can have this shell. One of you's already pretty much eaten it. They thought it was a whole one. Haha. I trickered you. Wait, is that one? Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, that makes me so mad. They must have picked that from the bottom, up underneath. Yeah, they had to have pecked it down here. Goobers. Is that one pecked? No. Okay, good. Let's see if you can get others. I love it when they have the feathers on them. I don't know why, I just think that's pretty cool. And they're so clean that most of them we don't have to clean because they're in the rollout. See, that one looks like it's been, looks like a crack, but I don't know. I'll have to look at home under the light better. The chickens are right down there, and we're gonna put the IBC tank for the waterer right in here, and that way the olive trees will give them some shade, or give the water some shade, and it won't get as hot. So the olive trees are actually good for something every once in a while, huh, honey? Good morning, friends. Okay, so last night I got too hungry. If I get too hungry, my sugar drops really bad. So we went ahead and left and went and got supper. Well, went and had supper. And then Zeke and Nick had to go do some things. So we finished after dark, and that's why I didn't get the video of everything. But let me show you what we did and how we finished this up. Okay, so we did not get the 2x1 that we wanted because this area is not completely flat, so we didn't want to go over the edge too much, but there are 5 100-foot fences. So it's a really nice size paddock for them. It'll probably be too small to move them as many times as we need to before the 4 weeks is up. So we will probably need to make a bigger paddock, like maybe go down that way, which we don't really, or that way, which we don't really want to because it's like gets really wet down in there. That's where we had the chickens last year. But we will figure it out, and maybe we might have to come this way. So we'll see. But they're doing good. They're still very huddled, and I don't know if that's just like a defense mechanism or if they're, you know, cold. It feels really good out here this morning. I think it's 65, so I'm not sure, but looks like they found their food, found their waters. And let me show you how we did the let me show you how we did the IBC tank. All right, so we went and got water last night in this IBC tank, and then I drove it up the hill right there, and then we had these two green hoses that I attached, and we didn't need the pump at all because I was up high enough and the gravity flow just filled up the IBC tank. So it is over in here. That's where the IBC tank is, and it's in the shade. That way it stays cool. And then we have the water hose that's coming. It goes underneath the fence and it comes down through here. And that way we can use it anywhere in the paddock that we want to fill up the waters. And we have our big trash can, and that is full of feed, and we will move that along too as we need it. All right, I'm gonna go feed them. All right, so they're all starting to wake up, and they're going over to their waters and their feeders. I went ahead and moved them. I wasn't gonna move them till later on this evening, but I went ahead and moved the waters and the feeders, and then moved the shelter over because there's already a ton of poo on the ground. So with this many birds, we're gonna have to move it more because, you know, they take up more room. Look at those two over there. They're kind of fighting. But yeah, once a couple of them get up and they're like, oh, let's go get a drink, then they all start to get up and go get a drink. It's like they're social eaters and social drinkers. All right, I'll be back to check on you this afternoon. You all are looking good. Hey, why don't you all move down there out of the poop? Hey now. It's a face-off. Oh, you guys. And this is what I think is interesting. Like, they were all just laying here. And you think, oh, they don't need but like 1 or 2 waters because, you know, they're never gonna drink that much water. But you need more than 1, you need more than 2 for this many birds, because they all decide at the same time, oh, we're thirsty, let's get up and go drink. And so then if you don't have enough waters, they're surrounded like this one and like that one. And see, these don't have that many people or as many chickens around it. It might be because I'm standing here close to this one. So I'll leave them alone and let them go. There's a couple chickens over there still fighting a little bit, but I'll be back later to check on them. And now is for the poopy part of the job, literally. So we have a lot of bedding from just this one batch of meat birds. And it's pretty thick, pretty deep, but we're gonna put it out here in the garden area, which of course they say chicken manure is too hot to use immediately, so we'll have to let it rest, but it should be good for next year. So this will be a good area for the garden. Yay! We're almost there. Woohoo!
It's so much better than putting it in the wheelbarrow
Yeah, a whole lot better than putting it in the wheelbarrow.
and then taking it somewhere.
Yep, I agree.
I guess that's the reason I like this method.
We're taking turns, that way we don't get overwhelmed by the ammonia smell. The birds don't smell it if you keep adding fresh bedding, but then whenever you start to break it up and scoop it out of there, woo, it's strong. All right, guys, thanks for joining us. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Hopefully we can get some more videos made. We've been kind of slacking a little bit in making the videos, but we've been busy. And
Well, work's been busy.
yeah, and work's been busy. Nick has a new position that he's doing, and he's working a lot of long hours on his feet, and he's exhausted.
Hard.
Yeah, it's hard on him physically. So this work is hard, but I enjoy it, and he enjoys it, but it's just really hard when he's already worked hard all day. Yeah. So, all right, we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.